Y'all, I had this dream a few months ago that I cannot stop thinking about right now, and I am feeling guided to share it, so let's go. Basically, let me disclaimer, I was like fully lucid to the point that I was aware that I was being shown this dream, like this life. Like it was not me making choices or actions, it was just like I was watching, right? So I am, I'll call her girl one, and there's girl two and girl three, and all three of them live at this place where they work at a factory. And everyone is wearing these like tan uniforms. Like they have like a skirt and like a top and then like a white shirt and then like a tan little hat sometimes. And there's like people in like military type uniforms there who are like the boss people. And basically, I think we make like clothes of some sort or something like that. Like definitely textile something. Like I just remember there being like sewing machines, but not like small ones, like industrial size ones, which I've never seen before. So I guess I don't, whatever. Anyways, so the whole plot is that girl three is like, hey, guys, I kind of feel like we're being lied to about what we're making here. And I want to know what we're actually doing because this feels sus. And girl two is like, hey, you people get killed for asking questions like that. You can't ask questions like that. And me and girl three were like, what what do you mean people get killed for asking questions like that? What do you know about the situation? And she literally just looks like she's gonna have a panic attack, and she goes like silent, and she's like, and just refuses to answer us. So we kind of drop the conversation and we like walk her back because like we all like live like right near the factory in these like apartment buildings where like all of the workers live. And like the place is like super like green and like I don't know, well taken care of. Like all of the plants are shaped, all of the bushes, and like the grass is always super green and cut, but it's like city. So it's like landscaping, like in a city. I don't, yeah. Anyways, so we drop girl two off, and me and girl three are like, we should do some investigating. So yada yada, we go through this whole process of trying to find out shit. And then people start catching on because we're asking questions. And then the higher ups hear about it. So they, this guy, also in an all tan, like type military uniform, and he has like a hat on, and he like sits us all down and he's like, ladies, you're just women, you shouldn't be asking questions. Like, don't do that. You know better. Come on, ladies. Come on. And so then we like leave and we're like, who told them that we're asking questions? Like, what's happening? Oh, God, they know. Right. And yeah, like I was just super sexist. I don't know. And so then our boss is like this lady also in a tan uniform, and she's super mean, like really mean. And she like leads us back because she was the one who led us there. And she's like leading us back, and she's like, I hope you see what you get for asking questions. Like, you think you're better than us? Like, you think you can outsmart us? You can't. You can't. And so she like takes us out and like back to our place or whatever, back to our workstation. I can't remember that time. And basically, after that, girl two, the one who was like, people go missing, she goes missing. And we're like, where'd she go? She wouldn't just quit. We know she needs this job, or like, we can't leave, or something like that. Like, it felt more like we couldn't leave. Like, you didn't have the choice to leave. And she's like, well, me and girl three are like, okay, where did she go? So we start asking questions, and basically the boss lady, the one in the other tan uniform, she comes up to us and it's like, stop asking fucking questions. Your friend, she's dead. We killed her. And she's like, we're not gonna tell you that. Like, that's not official. You didn't hear it from me. And like, no one's gonna believe you that I said this to you. So like, just know that we did though. Basically, was the vibe. And she was like, what are you gonna do? Keep asking questions or just mind your fucking business now? And we were like, okay, okay. So we're walking, and literally trigger warning for the rest of this because this gets crazy. So we're walking down like the hallway back to like, okay, so like when you walk in the factory, there's like this big entryway, right? And like it's lined with like rectangle hallways that go around the big entryway. So like you can look down into like where everybody's walking in from like up here. You're like, oh, nice, everyone's walking in. And there's all these like parallel, like little hall walkways to like the elevators and the stairs to get down to that level, right? So we're walking down this long hallway up to like the place where you can look down into everything, and I'm on the outside and she's on the inside, and I like go to turn and she keeps walking straight, so I like walk into her basically, and I stop myself like girl three, and then she literally just keeps walking, literally trigger warning, up to like, yeah, she walks and jumps off the fucking hallway, like the top one, and we're on like the third floor. Yeah, and she jumped off, and I am just standing there like, so I just found out my friend is like And then my other friend found that out and was like blaming herself, and she literally like couldn't handle the guilt. And so then I'm like, oh my God, like I have no one left. I have to leave. I have to leave here. I have to get out. And so I start planning. Just keep in mind that this, like the time frame of this dream was months. Like I was in this dream for months. And she's like, so girl one, the person who I'm like watching through her eyes, she starts planning to leave, right? And then she's like, I'm gonna jump out of a window and make a run for it. And like once I get off the property, they can't do anything about it. Like they're not gonna chase me through a city. Like even though like it's illegal for me to leave, they're not gonna make a scene and like expose themselves. So one day she like looks around, sees that like lunch hour is kind of like just beginning and that there's gonna be a lot of people, but like now's her chance to get out before there's a lot of people, right? But then to also kind of have a cover once she's like kind of out of there. So she walks up to the second story window inside the factory, the same place that her friend jumped from a story higher, like down. And she like, we jump out of the window. And like the building had architecture I'd never seen. They had like these like white windowsills on this tan building, really weird. And she hit her ankle and it starts like bleeding, but she like doesn't think about it and just starts like sprinting, like the girl who I'm like watching through her eyes. And she's like running and running. And then she like gets to that point that she was always like, if I make it to this point, I'm good, because I won't make a scene in the city. And so she gets to that point and she's like, oh my fucking God, I did it. And then you hear like guys yelling because like somebody noticed her jump out and was like, hey y'all, what the fuck, somebody just jumped out the window, which why she would do that I don't know. And then she's like, I did it, but you hear all these men shouting, and then everything just goes black. And like basically it felt like I was being shown that she died. And I was like no. But yeah, dude, if you stuck around to listen to this, thank you, because that dream was fucking crazy. And it wasn't in English, so I don't remember any of the words. I just remember the vibes, and there were some of the things that like I remember like seeing written down that I also wrote down. Oh, my cat's coming in the room, and it seemed closest to like Mandarin, but not. Dude, I don't know. And the building was really weird, but then I found a building that looked just like an industrial complex. Bro, crazy.